Another third, oh that will okay. Alright, and then the thumb up, oh shit, and that's a crash. And that's a crash, alright. Alright, so today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. As you know, some time ago, I got my FPV drone, my DJI Avata, and I haven't really done any other videos on the Avata since then. So today, we are at the Everton Estate. That's if you come to Lubia and then drive all the way up the hill, you end up here at the Everton Estate. It used to be an old slave plantation. As you can see behind me, we have some of the stones that are left behind from the old plantation's foundation. It's for a nice area to fly because there are trees to grow around, it's high up, and there are a bunch of little open spaces that you can just fly through. So we're going to have a fun time, we're going to fly through here, and we're just going to enjoy it. We're gonna take off from here, and currently there are some wires just directly above me, so we're just gonna try to ensure that we do not hit those wires. So we're going to go forward slowly, yeah, get past this tree, and then we are able to go upwards from there. Something sounds weird in the drone. I think there might be a piece of grass or something stuck in the motor. Hopefully that's not too much of an issue. So as you can see, we are currently up in the Everton Estate. This is above Lubia, and we're going to be going into the Lubia area. This is Madrel, and we're just gonna fly to Lubia a little bit. But we don't come here to fly normal. We're going to be coming back now. We're gonna switch to sports mode, come back a little faster, and then we are going to be switching to manual mode and just have a fun little flight. So let's get back over here. Something does sound weird in the motor though. I think there might be some grass in it, honestly. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of manual mode, and if it's continuing sounding like this, we don't have to switch it out because I don't want anything to happen to the drone. Alright, so there's gonna make a quick loop around here. Alright, and now come back towards me. Yeah, lower than me right now when I try to do up and then return down with a dive. Okay, I didn't do the dive in motion correct, but I still got a nice smooth motion. I don't have the goggles recording right now, but the battery is on 45%, so I'm still good for a little bit. Ooh, the battery is draining. Okay, we're gonna just try to get a little bit closer to the tree this time, and then just pull up. Like I'm gonna go between these trees here and then pull up. Let's see. Ooh, there we go, and then we pull up. Nice. Let's do a quick flip. Woohoo. I'm so happy I got the flips down. At first I was so afraid to do the flips when I first started flying. I don't want to fly back through here directly just because of how the power wires are. Alright. Then at a low battery warning, so we're gonna come back. With manual mode, it doesn't immediately force you to land, unlike if you're in another mode. But I still prefer to have my full throttle available to me. So I'm gonna switch back to normal mode, and I'm gonna come in for the landing here. And then we're gonna switch the battery out and we're gonna go for one more flight. So as you could see from that flight, I'm definitely a bit out of practice. I've had the drone, I have been practicing in the simulator, but not nearly as much as I should have been. So I'm just gonna try to come out at least once or twice a week from now on and just get in some practice in the FPV drone. Remember when I was saying that there was sounding like there was something trapped in it? Well, there are like little bits of grass just trapped in one of the motors. That's why it sounded like that. But we're getting it all out, and then we're gonna take back off. Doesn't seem to be too tangled in there, just a little bit. careful not to go up too high initially because of the power wires, and then we go forward. And then let's switch back into okay, now let's switch back into manual mode. Yes, alright. Let's see what we can do this time. Alright, we're flying more confidently this time for sure. Gotta turn here. Let's do the turn. Don't want to turn too much and turn into the power lines. But this time we're ripping. Yeah, the muscle memory from the simulations are coming back this time. This is the road down below. Alright, let's head back up a bit. The signals are in a bit low. Expected for being so low to the road. So this is where we are right now. We're just gonna go up the mountain a little bit. And then this is where the road ends, and it makes a big loop actually. You can actually just go all around the back here and follow the trail and come back to where I am right now. Alright, going all the way over there. I lost a bit of signal, but we did. Actually, you know what I want to try? I want to turn around, I want to slow down my speed. And I want to come back towards me right now. And I'll take it slowly. Let's see if we can get myself low down over here. Avoid that power line. Alright, and then the third, oh that will, okay. Alright, and then the come up, oh shit, and that's a crash. And that's a crash. Alright. So I could use the turtle mode right now, but the last time I used the turtle mode on that kind of the kind of pavement, well not pavement, but the kind of surface, a lot of dust got trapped in the motor, and I had to end up cleaning out the motor for a couple of days because they just were not spinning freely. So I'm gonna just walk down and get the drone. It's not too far down. I can already see it from here because it hits in the tree right there. So, but I was coming up nicely. I just didn't expect the tree on the side. That was a miscalculation from me, but I think I might try it again. It was a power wire. That's what happened. Is that power wire? I ducked. I didn't see it in my visual, and then I went down to avoid it, and then I tried to pull back up too fast, and yeah, it just caused that. Anyway, here's the Avata, and as usual, it is fine. As usual, the Avata is fine after a crash because this thing is a tank, let me tell you about it. But let's just head back up and take off one more time. Alright, so as if any time you crash your drone without go, look at it, inspect it, look for any damage to propellers, make sure everything is okay. Everything is fine, propellers seem fine, the gimbal seems alright, there are no cracks. A little bit of dust on my gimbal, but I'm gonna just wipe this off before I take off. But everything seems fine, so we should be good for next flight. So let's go. So everything was not as fun as I thought. I thought we were good to go and everything was okay for next flight. As soon as I put on the goggles, I noticed that there was an issue. The ND filter fell out. Hopefully it's somewhere I can find it. I found the ND filter. I sat down on the ground, I went through here, blade by blade by blade, just crawling through here, and then I looked at the side, I went into the bush down here, I found nothing, and then I was searching this last part here, and then I just happened to look down this way, and I'm like, hey, there's a black reflective object, could this be it? And here it is, right here. I have found the ND filter. It seems to be intact, it's not broken, Maybe a scratch, or did that just dust? I think that maybe just dust, so hopefully I can wipe that off. All right, nice job. All right, so the ND filter is clean. It turns out that it was in fact just dust. So we're gonna put the ND filter right back onto the Avata. I forgot to clean this. I'm gonna do the clean cloth. Hey you, you're enjoying the video, aren't you? If you are, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can get more content from me. First of all, let's just hover around, fly around. Make sure the drone is flying normal, since we haven't taken off since the crash. Okay. Everything seems to be fine so far. Drone is flying normal, drone is staying normal. I'm gonna draw around with me. Alright, it seems to be okay. So now we're gonna go back into manual mode now. Probably up this high. Yep. I hadn't gone into manual yet, so I had to switch back. Come on, will it switch back already? Okay, there we go. It sometimes does that. It sometimes outside it doesn't want to switch back fully, but it does. And now we're back in manual mode, and where the sunset is looking even better now because it's later in the day. That wind is definitely picking up. So we're just gonna come back over towards me. So now we're on a slow flight. You're not gonna tilt too much, take it nice and slow. Coming over the Madrigal Everton Estate area. I would go for it again, but I don't feel like crashing right now, so I'm gonna play it safe. Oh, what's going on? Low battery, return to home. Definitely felt the difference in the thrust there, especially against the wind. So I'm gonna just come back in and toil her up. I have one more battery, but I don't think I want to use it. I should be to say for that and just use the last battery and have fun with it. Alright, we'll use the last battery. Let's hit the last battery yet. Definitely just cut some grass there. Alright, and with that we are going to call it a day. That was some very fun flying with my DJ Avata here. There was a crash that left me a bit worried because I could not find the ND filter, but we found the filter in the end and then we went off for that final flight. And I must say it was a well-needed practice in the real world and not just in the simulator. But I can tell I still do need a lot of practice, and I want to be putting in some more practice throughout the week. So probably on Wednesday afternoon, we're going to go to the gardens and we're going to do some flying. So if you would like to see some more of me flying my FPV drone or whatever else I'm doing, make sure you like the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time.